Alrighty, guys, welcome back. It's your boy EQ. And up next, we have some very scandalous implications with Gracie Bond, who allegedly dated Drake, exposing some wild stuff about his proclivities. We spoke about it over on Alafoca House, which is basically like Streamer University, a Latin version anyway. And this one is run by Santiago Matias, and the dude is definitely major in his space. His channels generate over 100 grand a month, so this was broadcasted to a very big audience. But Gracie allegedly dated Drake after she DM'd him while she was still married, by the way, just to add some context. But given some of his allegations, that obviously wasn't going to bother Drake. She spoke on meeting his family and also the depraved nature at some of these parties. And when asked about the women that Drake messes with at these parties, she claimed it's not the type of women that we would probably expect. And that obviously is going to further fuel those PDF allegations. And these clips are new, but these allegations are anything but new. They've been around for quite some time. And even the Drizzy Gobbler himself, What's the Dirt, had to admit that some of the girls in the footage of that one Drake party looked very underage. Plus, we have numerous first-hand accounts of other young women that literally have some of these same stories, which have obviously painted a wild picture of what goes down at these parties, which seems to be really Diddy-esque in nature. But enough dilly-dallying, let's jump right into the video where we have some scandalous implications with Gracie Bond, who allegedly dated Drake, exposing some wild stuff about his proclivities. And they also spoke on the depraved nature of some of these top celebrities. Again, really Diddy-like in nature. Confirmation by so many people does not look good, guys. So this is in Spanish, so I will translate some of it, even though we do have subtitles at the bottom, but just for the people that the subtitles might be too small for them to read. Alrighty, let's play. Let's see what happened at the party. That's what I imagine. And she's obviously whispering her some crazy shit.
Ya yo me imagino que era eso de una vez.
You figured it was right away.
Entonces sí.
Y tal vez ella, como yo tengo 28, no sé, me hizo sentir súper rara.
Right, so she obviously felt super weird by being there. She was 28 at the time. And what would feel weird other than the people that were probably there?
Sentí como que, ¿para qué coño me trajiste? Me hiciste volar 12 horas de un lugar a otro a tratarme así, pues. Y yo no le dije nada, yo nada más lo bloqueé y lo desaparecí. Dije,
All right, so she was flown out, basically flew 12 hours. If I'm not mistaken, she is from Panama. So yeah, that probably would have been a very long flight. And I should probably ask one of my homies because this woman also makes music. And I wonder if he's overheard anything in these sessions.
y todo. Y nunca más.
She felt weird and blocked him.
Yo me
Hasn't
fui
spoke
de
to
la
him
ciudad,
since.
ni siquiera le escribí a la gente de ellos que
Didn't
me...
write his peoples.
Te fuiste y ya. Que te decepcionaste.
Sí.
Yo me imagino, desde que tú dijiste ya sabía que era eso.
Siento que como que los famosos tienen cosas como raras, pues como...
Yeah, so obviously the other woman is reading between the lines. She obviously saw something that she did not like very much.
Cuando están en ese top,
Oh, this is the part right here.
cosas como raras.
When they're at the top, they basically do a bunch of weird things. Again, really Diddy-like in nature, guys.
Sí. Que uno dice...
Y no, y de mi parte, o sea, yo...
O sea, que llegan a un nivel tan alto,
There's a dude moaning in the background. What the hell is going on?
que ya
No les importa.
lo que le gusta como la depravación, la cosa así, ya una locura. Que tú me
He's basically confirming that, yeah, those people really like some depraved acts.
Y
Déjame yo bañarme,
yo sentía...
para no bañarme ahorita.
O sea, yo no hablaba de él todos estos años, yo siempre callada, siempre todo, es que bien
He's been quiet on
reservada.
all this for a
Pero
while.
ahora yo sentí como que, man, o sea, no, tú no me guardas a mí ningún tipo de respeto.
Ya,
en
claro. Entonces,
absoluto.
¿por qué yo tengo que...?
And this is why you should respect the people that you engage with. Why you should respect the people that you pursue. Because they can come around and do something like this and just expose all your skeletons.
Que guardarte a ti como algún tipo de... O sea, no.
Y ustedes duraron mucho hablando.
Sí, la verdad que sí.
This is that Santiago dude right here in the corner left with his son. And like I said, this dude is mega famous in his space. I mean, this guy even hangs out with the president down in the Dominican Republic. But this dude will get like 100,000 people in a regular stream. So I can only imagine what this stream is doing. But it's got to be some major numbers because the Latin community is definitely posting about this show all day.
O sea, 5 años casi.
Hablando.
No, o sea, hablando...
I guess they haven't talked in 5
como
years.
2.
They were talked for 2
Ya después
years.
yo estaba casada. Cuando, yo no sé qué me iba a responder.
Entonces,
All right, so like I said earlier, she was also married, but that probably was never going to stop Drake. Yeah, guys, this is just another first-hand account that seems to confirm the fact that there is some depravity going on at these parties. I've actually seen a few other first-hand accounts speaking on the fact that, yeah, these parties can get really, really weird. And like I've said before, guys, if there's smoke, there's fire. At this point, with so many stories seeming to confirm each other, I honestly don't know how people aren't giving this a deeper look at this point. And to me, anyway, with clips like this coming out and those recent lawsuits involving Stake and those gambling shenanigans, it's really looking dicey for the dude right now. And I wouldn't be surprised if those RICO rumors start rumbling again. Let's actually look at some of these comments. All right, so it seems that Drake also blacklisted her from parties over at the UK, which definitely seems on brand for him. Weird, you don't post the part where she's implying there were underage girls there. This is that clip I was telling you about, guys.
Yo no estoy entendiendo.
Ella tuvimos esa conversación y no tampoco quiso decir.
Hay extraterrestres de la 51.
Basically, Santiago is saying that he doesn't understand what she's getting at, and I'm pretty sure the dude is referring to the women that were there. Basically saying, I don't understand, were these aliens or something?
¿Qué pasó?
No,
Detalle.
pero el hecho de que yo sea alguien que tú estimas, de que tú, o sea, porque si tú me introduciste a tu hijo, a tu mamá, me has llevado cosas que...
All right, so she basically assumed that the dude had respect for her because she was introduced to his son and mom.
De confianza.
Lo vio con otra, lo vio con otra.
Lo llenó de mujeres de él.
Lo vio con otra.
Sí, la verdad, lo llenó de mujeres.
Santiago is now saying that more than likely Drake just filled it with other women. But if you guys actually look at Gracie, you can see her bite her lip and seem a little uncomfortable already.
Lo llenó de mujeres de él.
Fue eso. Lo viste con más mujeres ya.
Ya.
Sí, pero no de la manera que ustedes imaginan.
Yep, there were obviously other women there, but not the women that you would imagine.
No. ¿Y cómo?
¿Ah?
Mm.
No
Could
quiero
be
decir
worse.
nada.
They're saying, is it worse? Is it a dude?
Si se pueden llamar mujeres.
There we go. Basically saying, yeah, there were women if you can call them women.
No eran trans.
And they're not trans.
Tengo miedo ahora.
Santiago is basically like, yeah, rolling another 100K.
Tengo miedo.
No fue, ¿ah? Yo no estoy entendiendo.
Again, these rumors and allegations have been around Drake for a long time. It wasn't Kendrick Lamar that made any of this stuff up. These have been things that have been said about Drake for 10 years now at this point. We have compromising footage of him being inappropriate with minors. And like I said in my intro, there are too many firsthand accounts claiming some wild stuff was going down at those parties where allegedly people on Drake's team were inviting these high school girls out. Because guess what? It's more than likely not going to be Drake doing any of this stuff. If we learned anything from that R. Kelly case, these type of people have tons of people in their team that will go and allegedly contact these women, better said girls, on their boss's behalf. At the end of the day, we could all speculate as to what was going down, but if any of this stuff is factual, it's only a matter of time before actual details and information come out that could be really damning for the guy. Gracie also stated that she never signed an NDA, which is probably why she feels so comfortable talking about any of this stuff. These clips are looking very, very nasty for Drake, and I truly don't believe that too many of you guys would be surprised. All right, let's further go through some comments. All this is hearsay, gotta have proof. And it's obvious that we're gonna need proof if anyone's gonna be convicted of any of this type of stuff. But the fact that so many people from different walks of life that have no connection to each other all have stories that seem to confirm each other, it's gonna make people look at you a little crazy. I do believe he brought her things because he has a track record of buying women, many things. It's just the other shit. Gotta have proof because the only people that's gonna be interested or entertain this is the haters. And also the feds, guys. Academics, you better speak on this ASAP or you're a complete weirdo. And yeah, we already know he's a complete weirdo, so he might just be weird and also speak on this as well. And why she look like one of them trans who was in one of those music videos Birdman made. And you, sir, are deflecting from the actual point. Because if she's getting flown out, or if they're corresponding electronically, guess what? There's going to be a digital paper trail. There's going to be a paper trail to all this stuff, guys. Mind you, she cheated, exposed herself to expose him, though. Guys, at the end of the day, this woman is also an OF model, so really, what hasn't she exposed already? And she was also doing that while she was married. So this comment is just another deflection to get you to look at anything but what she was actually saying. That bitch ugly. Again, another OVO cult member who's going to try to move the goalposts and talk about anything but the topic that's at hand. She's soft launching a fake lawsuit. Be careful out here, fellas. LOL. And I don't think there's nothing funny about this. She was allegedly talking to the dude 5 years ago? And if she was going to sue, it more than likely would have happened a long time ago. And guess what, guys? That woman is paid. I don't really think there is a need for a lawsuit. And if it does happen, I don't think anyone should judge it until we actually see the details. Because two things could be true. You could be a person of a low moral standard, but also have been violated, guys. God forbid. But that being said, guys, these clips are very damning for Drake. And it's stuff that has been rumored about him for a very long time. So the fact that she's coming out there and she's actually had a relationship with the dude, that could obviously be verified, even though these cult members don't want to acknowledge it. All this should be very concerning for Drake and honestly his fans. At the end of the day, man, most of those fans have yet to hold Drake accountable for anything. So I don't expect that to change anytime soon. But definitely let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about these clips? Do you guys think there's any truth to it? I tend to believe there is some truth to it. This woman obviously had a relationship with Drake, whether it was short term or long term, but I'm going to take her word for it over some random account on X, guys. But definitely let me know what you guys think. Definitely hit the like and subscribe button, guys. It does the channel wonders. I really want to thank you so much for continuing to make this channel a part of your day. It honestly means the world to me, and all the love and support that you guys continue showing this channel on a daily is honestly overwhelming and probably the biggest reason why I make these videos. So I definitely want to let you guys know how grateful I am for all your support. I truly want to send a big shout out to all those that have been joining YouTube memberships. Small way to support the channel, but definitely goes a very long way in helping out. I also want to send a very big super thank you to all those that have been sending super thanks. And guys, the super thanks have been tremendous. So I really want to let you guys know how grateful I am for all of it. I also want to send out another personal shout out to Renee for another amazing super thank you. And I really want to let you know how much I appreciate your support. So I'm definitely looking forward to your take on this, guys, even though I'm pretty sure I know which way you guys will be leaning towards. Hope you guys love this video, and I hope to see you guys soon. And this definitely looks nasty.